Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 2 between Iris and Bisu. This game was played on the 15th of August, 2008. And here we have Iris, the Teal Terran, spawning at the 1 o'clock position. And there he is. Iris does play for CJ, by the way. And here we have Bisu, the Ninja Toss, in green, spawning at the 11 o'clock position. This map is Return of the King, and this is the round of 36 on of Group F on in the Incruit OSL 2008. And we did have Bisu win the last game, so it is a best of 3. So Iris still has a chance, but if Bisu wins this game, it's no OSL for Iris. So hopefully Bisu will win. I am voting for Bisu again. I've adjusted the settings on my hypercam, and I am trying to make the video look a little bit better, and I'm still working on the sound, so hopefully it will look better and the sound will sound better. And I see a Bisu sign. I think it's Bisu anyways, it says Protoss on it, so I'm pretty sure it is Bisu. Legend of Autumn, I don't know what that means, but I do see another Bisu sign, and that is also a Bisu sign. It would be cool to go to one of these pro gamer games. Maybe I'll do that one day. I might be going to Korea in like a year or two, actually, and definitely as I'm in Seoul, I would drop by a StarCraft game. And here we have both players. It looks like they're going for pretty standard builds, and so no cheese this game. I usually, in my experience, if a player wins one game of the best of 3, he will sometimes try to cheese the second game and just get it over with. And then if he loses the second game, it's no big deal because in the third game he can just play again. And here we have Iris putting his gas down, so I assume his barracks went down as well. And it looks like the first gate is going up for Bisu. And both players scouting in the wrong direction, by the way. This map is Return of the King. It is a fairly new map. It only came out about a week and a half ago. However, I'm not as familiar with it as I am with Plasma. I think Plasma is way cooler than this map, or maybe any map. I do think maybe it's kind of like Othello. Maybe Othello and Long Linus mixed together is what I'm getting from the screen. It looks kind of like that. And here we have a quick factory going down for Iris. He might try to do a 2-factory push or something like that. That's pretty standard play. And scouts crossing each other on the map, but still no player has been able to scout each other's base. And we have a cybernetics core going down for Bisu, so he is going for 8 pylon, 10 gate, 12 gas, 14 cybernetics core, and probably 15 pylon. That's what I believe he is doing. And still, neither of the scouts have spotted each other. Real quick, a shout out to all you guys that have been leaving me comments and giving me ratings. There's so many of you guys giving me comments now, I can't give a shout out to all of you, but frequent commenters are StarCraft Fan Critic and Spaz Momat. I think that's how you say it. Please tell me if I'm saying your name right, dude. And Silenzo. And I goes. So thanks for all your comments, guys. And again, as I mentioned last game, I have been getting rated videos occasionally. I've gotten 2 stars, and that's not so good on 2 of my videos. And I've gotten 4 stars on 1 video, which is surprising since it was one of my earlier videos, and the audio certainly wasn't very good on that one. But I guess that gives me an average of 2.5 stars, and that's not good at all. So hopefully I'll be getting some better ratings pretty soon. And a robotics facility now going down for Bisu, so we might see, last game Bisu did go for Shuttle Reaver, and he did some pretty good harass, so he might be trying to do that again, and we'll see. And Command Center going down for Iris, so he is going to take his natural expansion pretty soon. Bisu is also, in the meantime, taking his natural expansion. And no, it looks like it's only going to be 1 factory for Iris. That's not very good against 2 gates. And it looks like he's doing some kind of wannabe Gundam rush. And I think he still doesn't know where Bisu is, because he is sending his troops the wrong way. And there, finally a second base going, not base, factory going down for Iris. Sorry about that. And that vulture is going to see that probe. Will it kill it? And yes, it looks like he is going to is just another pylon though. I was expecting maybe a robotic support bay for Reavers, but no. Mine's going down now for Iris, and that could be a problem since uh, Bisu does not have an observatory turret yet, but there is the robotic support base, so we are going to see Reaver settle, most likely. And that second factory is almost up for Iris. And scouting Vulture finds another probe, so that's going to be 2 kills in a second for that Vulture. And yeah, run probe run, but you're not going to get away from Iris. Even Bisu can't do that. And Bisu definitely going on the defensive here. I think he's going to try to do some harassment with that uh, Reaver and gain an economic lead, and then he's probably going to push out. And in the meantime, though, usually Terran are defensive at the beginning of games, but it looks like Iris is going more offensive. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just scouting, actually. Whoa, huge crowd. I always love looking at the crowds at StarCraft games, and I always think, whoa, those are fancy chairs, but really they're not. They're just like Walmart lawn chairs or something like that. And I would think they would be like more like movie theater chairs, you know, like nice and comfy, and you can like lean back and stuff. That's what I'd want. But no, I think they just settled for garden chairs, which must kind of suck. And finally, that Reaver is coming out for Bisu, so let's see what he can do. That settle speed is not up, so it is going very, very, very slow, but no turrets up for Iris, but I think he is going to sense this coming because he is building turrets now, but they're going to be just a tad bit late by the time that Reaver gets there. And here it comes. A C-Stake is down for defense, and whoa, Bisu did not land that Reaver next to the tank. That was not very smart. And now the turret is up, and it got 2 hits off on that shuttle. And whoa, Dragoon in that shuttle as well. And I think neither of Bisu's units just died right there. He managed to pick them both up, and now he is running away from those Marines. And yeah, he is going to run away at this point. Yes, he is. So not very effective harass at all by Bisu. That was terrible. But it looks like he finally does have observers out, and he is maybe going to try to attack Iris pretty soon. He can't see these mines now. And it looks like that shuttle is going to come back and try to maybe harass that expansion. And lucky Bisu right there, he didn't land too close to those mines, so the mines did not go off. That would have been terrible for him. And in the meantime, a 3rd base going up for Bisu. So it is going to be 3 bases to 2 in just a second. And that is very good for Protoss. And here we have some Vultures coming out to scout and maybe harass. And yet again, Iris is so good at finding those probes, but that probe, it looks like completed its life mission before it went down. It did manage to build something, probably a pylon, I'm betting. And those Vultures, oh no, they're picking at Bisu's probes, and they managed to get about 4, it looks like. But no, now they are going to be scared away by that Reaver. But still a very good harass there, not losing any units and taking down 4. And a decent sized force building up now for Bisu, and he does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gates and a citadel of A-gun up. So we're going to see Zealot speed in just a second. It doesn't look like that Zealot is upgraded. So yeah. And now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factories up for Iris, and Bisu needs more gates. 7 gates against 6 factories is not a good trade. And clever Bisu, he did wall off right there. So Iris cannot get those Vultures into his base and harass his probes some more. So very good play. And here we got Iris pushing out against Bisu. This could be terrible, terrible for Bisu. Bisu does not have the units to deal with this. And more than likely, siege is upgraded, Vulture speed is upgraded, and mines is upgraded. It looks like. And no, even though that Bisu does have he had a semi-flank on Iris's units, it's still not going to be enough. Zealot bomb going down right there, but not too effective, it looks like. And neither player's choosing to push into each other. Those Vultures are coming out and laying down some mines, and one goes down. Another Zealot bomb going down. A Zealot bomb, sorry. I call them Zealot sometimes. But they're not doing anything. Reaver just shot a Scarab at those 2 tanks, and it hit both of them, but neither of those tanks went down. So failed attack there by Bisu. He managed to kill like 1 tank, but he lost like 4 units. And now Iris is going to take advantage of this and push into Bisu's base. This is terrible for Bisu. Even if all 7 of Bisu's gateways make units, and it looks like they just did make a ton of Zealots. These Zealots aren't going to do enough, and Iris is probably going to take this game now. Yeah, those Those Elats are just getting torn apart. Torn apart. They did manage to take down 2 tanks though, and Bisu GG's, knowing that he can't beat that. Now we are going to go into game 3 since both players are now at 1-1. So I'll see you there, guys.